Hi, this is Matt Troyer, and I'm really excited to be able to show you some of the new features we've added to AcclaimIP with regard to assignee normalization and some of the things we've piled on top of that. So the first thing, let's talk a little bit about assignee normalization. So I've got this little tool. This is for administrators, and we've got a full-time person working on this. And if I looked at like University of Colorado, I just wanted to show you that look at all the different variants of the names. And some of the bigger assignees like University of California has over 1,500 variants, the United States Navy over 1,300, IBM several hundred. I mean, all of the big companies have a lot of different variants of the names. And so what we've done is we've taken all of these and we've rolled them up into one name, University or Univ Colorado, which is a nice tidy short version of the name that's obvious and easy to recognize. So let's take the next step and show you how it works inside the application. So let's search on something like wireless networking. Okay, O-R-K-I-N-G. Hard to type and talk at the same time. And so this list is going to come up and we're going to have 92,000 results. Now I've got both the assignee original and the assignee current columns exposed. And so both of these columns, you can see they're nice, tidy, normalized names. There's no punctuation. You see a semicolon here, but that's just because it's co-assigned to two different Sony divisions. And so we have those as nice, tidy, easy assignee names. But even better, we facet, which allows you to filter on both the current and the original assignee name. So let's take a look at what that means. If I filter on the current assignee, I get this nice clean list, Microsoft #1. Now these are patents that contain that string wireless networking. Let's take a look at Google. They currently have 1,127 patents that contain that string. If we go back to the original, right, this would be where they were the applicant, and we find Google, we see they only have 744, and so they've acquired some patents. And so we've done some neat things. Now that we have normalized names, we can now determine whether or not the original and the current assignee names match. So what that allows us to do is to determine which patents have transacted. So of these 92,000, 13,173 have transacted. That is, the original and the current assignee names are different. So here's a list of those 13,000 patents. And so if we wanted to see who the sellers were, that would be the original assignee, right? These are the people that originally owned it. They no longer own it. And so here are the list of sellers of patents containing that string. And if we wanted to look at the buyers, we would look at the current assignees. So these are the companies who have acquired patents that contain the string wireless networking. And so some of them are obviously, you'll figure out, Motorola Mobility. There was a big transfer from Motorola Inc. into Motorola Mobility, so we know what happened there. Google, of course, bought that portfolio, so a lot of them have been registered. Let's take a look at Intel here, and I'm going to update the search. So these are patents that have transacted where Intel is the current assignee. And so who'd they buy them from? Well, the original assignee. And so we can look at this and say, wow, here are the companies that they've acquired patents that contain the string wireless networking. And if we wanted to chart by those, we could chart by original assignee, zoom in maybe a little bit, and change the title to patents that have Intel acquired. So I think you get that. But so it allows us, the assignee normalization has really allowed us to add this breakthrough feature, because until we had normalized assignee names, there was no way to be able to do this feature where they were different with any degree of accuracy, right? There's just too many variants of too many names. I mean, literally even a small company like a Leap Wireless probably has 3 or 4 different variants, where they're Leap Wireless International, Leap Wireless Incorporated. So there are a lot of reasons to do that, and we've already normalized about 5,000 names, and we are normalizing at a pace of about 200 a day or about 1,000 a week. So hope you enjoy the features. I think they're amazing. I think they're transformational. Enjoy them, and I'm happy to be able to announce them to you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.